I thought Josh Taylor lost. Jack Catterall beat him. But we're going to get into these comments. Boop.
Here's what they think about you. Here's what they think about you.
What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Josh Taylor, they had him defeat Jack Catterall. A lot of people exclamating that it was a robbery. A bunch of people hit me up. Y'all want to know my thoughts on this particular fight. I thought Jack Catterall won. I thought he did enough to win. And, you know, a robbery is fair. But we'll get into some of the comments. Josh Taylor was dropped in this fight, as you guys see right here. He got dropped. And I had some questions, you know, just seeing his performance, how flat he looked at 140. I said, this is who y'all told me would beat Terrence Bud Crawford at 147, LOL. I told you then, and I told you now, I'm the king of consistency in this boxing world. I don't see, never did I see Josh Taylor being the one to beat a guy like Terrence Bud Crawford. Terrence Crawford took to his social media and said, stop disrespecting me. Because after seeing that performance, he probably looked at Josh Taylor like food. I also said hometown cooking. There was absolutely no reason to take a point. That was cap. Very bad refereeing. And let's get into some more comments from other people. Furious Style said they robbed Catterall. Josh Taylor is exactly what I thought he was, a one-trick pony. I think Catterall just beat this fool. Show enough, B-Rock. Dillian White, boxer, he says disgusting because he knows that Josh Taylor didn't win that. This is me, Boxingego. I said Catterall won similar to Caleb Smith versus John Ryder. Hometown cooking and favoritism clearly. Easy to see. Let's keep going. Another comment I left. Y'all told me Gervonta Davis would lose to Josh Taylor. Taylor just went life and death with Jack Catterall. Too many people, they felt that Catterall won and he was robbed. Do you feel Gervonta would get destroyed by Taylor after that performance? Make sure you follow me at Boxing Eagle. My man Prophet, he said they can't stand the facts. I see the Tank comments got them in their feelings. My man Kenneth. Bro, Taylor got dropped by Catterall. Tank puts him in a coma. Wow. What else? Tank would KO him. Yeah, I just, this is why the most dangerous thing in boxing is a camera and a microphone. People say whatever, but at the end of the day, we'll see what you say. Fast forward when performances happen and stuff like that. Boxing is the ultimate lie detector test. Jamie Moore verified page. He says, I effing hate boxing. So many people were outraged with the decision. Rocky Fielding, who faced Canelo previously, says, wow, thumbs down. Who else? Michael Owen. Boxing is such a great sport, but decisions like that are a disgrace and call into question the integrity of the game. I do agree. See, people weren't feeling it. These are verified pages, some of them. Thomas Stalker. I'm sorry, but I've witnessed a robbery. How can the judges do that to Jack Catterall? Word. Now, the other thing that was really, like, I didn't understand is I thought the ESPN commentary was heavily slighted in favoring Josh Taylor. Andre Ward, I think, had his scorecard where he had Josh Taylor 5-1 and, you know, was given... I just felt the ESPN telecast as a whole was giving Josh Taylor every moment. And there were moments earlier in the fight where Jack Catterall did even more. And then as the fight wore on, maybe he didn't have, his round wasn't as like decisive as some of the earlier rounds, but that doesn't mean he lost the round. In the last 6 minutes of the fight, Josh Taylor threw 6 punches or landed 6 punches, you know? So I don't get this notion from ESPN commentary that Josh Taylor was like clearly stealing rounds and winning rounds and way ahead. Rob Boxing Shrew says, this Josh Taylor interview is utterly embarrassing. You did not win that fight, mate. Honestly, disgraceful. Yeah, post-fight, Josh Taylor said he won, you know. And I wonder if that's pride or if he really felt he won. You know, maybe he has to watch the video playback, because from where I'm sitting, and sounds like a ton of these fans in the comments, here's what they think about you. People didn't think that Josh Taylor won. Kieran Conway says, am I the only boxer who feels slightly embarrassed to be a part of boxing right now, even though you can't explain why? See, people were angry. Fraser Clark, bad for the sport. Ugh. And I love JT, Joshua Taylor, but I'm sick. See? Ozzie Smith, one of the worst robberies in boxing I have ever seen. A disgusting result. Here's what they think about you. Tank, Bud, or Spence would eat this guy, Josh Taylor, alive. From Edwin. How can Josh Taylor even celebrate? Question mark. And I'm Taylor's biggest fan. Disgrace that. All because the Crawford fight is Top Rank's moneymaker. I wouldn't even consider the Terrence Crawford fight. Crawford would batter Josh Taylor, especially if he looked like that. But I always thought Crawford would beat and dismantle Josh Taylor. But he looked especially flat today. You know, I don't know if he was weight drained or what. Liam Smith, who also fought Canelo, he said, big fan of Josh Taylor, but that was disgusting. Here's what they think about you. 114, 111, 113, 112 to Josh Taylor is effing disgusting. Effing disgusting. Gary Spike O'Sullivan fought guys like David Lemieux. Boxing is a joke. Hashtag corruption. Hashtag Taylor Catterall. Now this is interesting. Michael Benson, boxing reporter, says Paddy Power have announced that they are refunding bets on Jack Catterall to win and have described the split decision for Josh Taylor as a, quote, absolute robbery. So even the sports book, some people are being refunded if you pick Jack Catterall to win because they know it was a robbery. I'm not sure how to pronounce this Kayo name, but it says, honestly, we have lost all respect for boxing. All three judges need sacked and never be allowed to judge a fight again. Jack Catterall can hold his head very high because he should be champion. Well said. Yeah, it's bad when you look at it. Gervonta Davis would turn Josh Taylor into cotton candy. That boy's soft and sweet. If Terrence Crawford gets to him, it will be rockabye, baby. For Taylor, I hope he doesn't duck. From KC. So, these are the gas prices in Cali. I shot this earlier. $5 for gas. $5 plus. Crazy stuff. But I want to get through. Look, Mark Chamberlain says robbed. I want to get through some of these comments. You let me know, who did you have winning? Jack Catterall or Josh Taylor? I thought Josh Taylor looked probably the worst. And it's like, it's surprising how boxing, maybe he struggles with southpaws or something, but it's surprising how a guy capable of beating Regis Prograis and Jose Ramirez styles make fights, because he had a lot of problems with this Jack Catterall, who really, the crazy thing is Jack Catterall, no knock on him, no disrespect, but he seemed very up and down and like basic, just 1-2, 1-2, mic check, 1-2, real basic, kind of some fundamentals, and nothing was stand out great. Speed, power, nothing. But he managed to drop Josh Taylor around 8, and I thought he had a good jab, and his left hand just couldn't miss. Liam Smith also said, thought Jack Catterall won the fight even without the knockdown and a point deduction. Man. So let me know your comment. This is my new segment, Boxing Ego Comments. Let me know what you guys think. Who won that fight? Josh Taylor versus Jack Catterall. You heard the opinions of many people, including myself. Now it's time to drop your comment. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. And I'm out. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you needed gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description, customized the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster.